School's back, but let's have fun with it, shall we? I'm just going to jump right in. We're going to prime the skin with some Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. I'm going to put that all over my face. This tutorial is going to be relatively fast just because who has a lot of time to get ready in the morning, especially when it's like 5:45 like it was for me. So I'm just going to use my fingers and take the IT CC cream and rub this all over my face. It's creamy enough where I can really get into everywhere where I need to and blend it in really well. I'm still going to use the Beauty Blender, but this makes this foundation process a lot faster. This is definitely a step you can skip if you're running out of time, but I'm going to go ahead and use this True Match Concealer. It's in the color W123 as usual, and I'm going to put that under my eyes, my chin, down the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead a little bit. And I'm going to use my fingers once again to blend this in initially before taking the Beauty Blender and grabbing all that excess product. If you want to cut out the contour step as well, just use this as an extra highlight and it will automatically contour without even really trying too hard. So you just put this along your jawline, blend it in a little bit with your finger with the Beauty Blender, and you can already tell that it looks like you've contoured even though you've only highlighted the jawline. So there's a quick little trick slash step that you can do to cut down on some prep time. And I'm just going to cover this up with my same typical NYX HD Powder in the color Banana, putting that where I put all the concealer. I'm not going to use a normal contour shade. I'm actually going to take this bronzer by Tarte, and I'm going to take a nice big fluffy brush and put this where I would normally contour, but instead of making it a really intense dark shade, this is just going to warm the whole face up, make you look sun-kissed instead of having a really defined contour. So I'm putting this in the hollows of my cheeks, almost where I would put blush as well, and I'm going to put that on my temples and along the top of my forehead to warm my whole face. Per usual, I put a little bit too much bronzer on, so I'm going back with the same HD Banana powder and just buffing out any of those lines, trying to take away a little bit of that bronzer. And this is a fun new blush color I found. It's from NYX, and it's a baked blush, so it has a bit of a shimmer to it. But it's nice for school, just having a nice flush to your cheeks, so I'm taking a big fluffy brush and patting that onto my cheekbones to create a natural flush. And I went ahead and used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil for my eyebrows, as you can tell. If you do want me to do my eyebrows, let me know and I can do another video for those. But for now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm taking these two colors, Stark and Frisk, and I'm going to mix them together for the eyeshadow. But I believe I used a brush that had some darker shadow on it, so I just ended up using my finger to pat the lighter color onto my eyelids to get them prepped for the darker colors. So after finishing with the color Frisk from the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2 palette, I'm going in with another one of my favorite shadows from Urban Decay. It's called Laced, and it actually has more of a purple grayish tint to it, but I'm going to add that to my crease and along my eyelid just to add another layer of dimension for transition colors. And for the middle of my eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and take the Amber Rush color from the Infallible L'Oreal collection and put that right on the middle of my eyelid for a little pop of shimmer. Then to take a little bit more of that Urban Decay Naked Basics 2 palette, I'm using that nice warm brown color and a smaller pencil brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to put this primarily in the crease and on the outer corner to add, once again, some more dimension. I know I've given you a bunch of colors to use, but if you wanted to substitute out some of those Urban Decay colors and use the same bronzer we used earlier, do that. That's what I'm adding to my crease right now. It's just the bronzing color, and it will be a nice warm shade for the crease, and that will cut down on some time as well. And then just to finish off the eyeshadow for a brow bone highlight, I'm using the lightest shade from the Urban Decay Basics Naked 2 palette thing. And I'm going to add just a light lip gloss on top, but I don't like the natural color of my lips, so I'm adding a little bit of foundation so that when I put this awesome new butter gloss from NYX on, it will show up nice and bright. But I can't flippin' find it. I lost it somewhere in the deep dark abyss of my purse and I just can't find it. But it is the lightest color from the NYX Butter Gloss collection, so look for it then and I'll try to find it in the meantime. So you can feel free to stop here. If this is all you desire for going to school, then absolutely stop here. It's a nice fresh look, but I'm going to keep going. So I'm using my new favorite Starlooks Eyeliner pencil pen, and I'm just using very short strokes for a nice thin eyeliner line with a very mini tiny little wing. And lastly, for a little definition for my eyelashes, I'm using my Cat Eyes Colossal Volume from Maybelline Mascara, just adding a little bit to both sides and the bottom lash line. Alright guys, there you go. There is your nice, quick, and easy back-to-school makeup look. I hope you enjoyed and find it pretty easy to recreate when you have zero time in the morning. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.